The Manhattan District Attorney's Office displayed a surprising level of cooperation by not opposing the request for a delay in the proceedings. This suggests that they, too, acknowledge the intricacies surrounding the sentencing timeline, thus indicating a strategic approach to the case. Such collaboration invites further scrutiny into the motivations of the parties involved. As we delve deeper into the nature of sentencing hearings, it becomes clear that they serve as a crucial platform for both the prosecution and the defense to put forth their respective arguments. Notably, Trump's opportunity to address the court is pivotal, as it may significantly influence the ultimate decision rendered. This intricate process underscores the judiciary's responsibility to balance legal proceedings with the individual rights of those involved. Legal experts have raised concerns that should Trump lose the upcoming election, he might face a more stringent sentence, potentially involving confinement. This scenario prompts critical reflections on the intersections between legal proceedings and political events, exposing the fraught dynamics at play in contemporary governance. Moreover, the alarming death threats directed at Judge Mara and his family serve as a stark reminder of the high stakes entwined with this politically charged case. Such threats not only have the potential to sway judicial decision-making, but can also distort public perception of the justice system. The implications of these threats extend far beyond individual safety, reflecting societal tensions regarding judicial integrity. Interestingly, the Manhattan DA's office seems to be shifting the responsibility for the sentencing timeline onto the judge himself. This emerging dynamic raises pressing questions about accountability and fairness within the judicial process, suggesting an unsettling trend where institutions deflect responsibility amid rising tensions. The ongoing debate regarding the role of politics in judicial decisions becomes even more pronounced, especially with the impending election. The varying interpretations of political influence on legal outcomes reflect deep divisions within public opinion, prompting discussions about the implications of intertwining these two spheres. Turning to the political landscape, the ramifications of Trump's legal status are likely to ripple through his campaign strategy and how the public perceives him. A conviction could substantially undermine his narrative as a victim of political persecution, reshaping both his platform and the reception of his message. Judges navigating the pressures of sentencing, particularly in high-profile cases such as Trump's, encounter immense challenges. The task of balancing just outcomes with the potential political ramifications complicates their role, making these decisions particularly fraught with gravity. Trump's presence in the courtroom during his appeal underscores his intent to maintain public engagement amidst legal turmoil. This act of continuous defiance not only exemplifies his controversial approach to countering accusations, but also raises broader questions about accountability in the face of serious legal challenges. The stark contrast between the responses of political leaders and the lived experiences of families affected by gun violence illustrates a disconcerting disconnect. Many individuals feel that those in power remain distanced from the harsh realities that communities face, raising urgent calls for more engaged leadership. Victims of school shootings endure profound trauma, impacting their mental health and daily lives in significant ways. This prevailing discussion highlights an urgent need for a cultural shift in addressing gun violence within educational institutions, emphasizing that preventative measures must be taken seriously. Unfortunately, accountability regarding gun ownership is seldom prioritized, allowing perilous situations to flourish unchecked. Conversations surrounding this issue indicate a growing consensus on the necessity for stricter regulations to ensure that minors cannot access firearms, which is a critical step toward enhancing community safety. Examining cultural attitudes toward gun control reveals a troubling reluctance to adopt essential laws. This reticence reflects a broader societal issue wherein necessary preventative measures are often glossed over, perpetuating cycles of inaction in the face of tragedy. The role of local politicians is undeniably significant in safeguarding community welfare. Their actions, particularly when they promote gun culture while merely offering thoughts and prayers in the aftermath of violence, exemplify a troubling disconnect from the realities faced by their constituents. Furthermore, the dialogue touches on the implications of political endorsements and how they influence voter bases. This dynamic illustrates the manner in which the interplay of politics can shape public perception and policy regarding pivotal issues like gun control. Raising concerns, Discussions about the effects of wind energy policies on food prices, particularly bacon, highlight the broader implications of energy decisions on everyday life. This intersection of energy policies and consumer goods underscores the complexity of environmental initiatives. The reintroduction of Dick Cheney into political conversations could serve as a stabilizing force for moderate Republicans, thereby affecting the perceptions of various candidates. This shift prompts further inquiry into how historical figures influence contemporary political landscapes. Economic proposals put forth by candidates are now under intense scrutiny, especially contrasting approaches to small business support and tax policies. These discussions possess the potential to significantly influence voters' decisions as they weigh the merits of each candidate's platform. Many voters express undeniable frustration regarding the lack of clarity surrounding Harris's policies, signaling a strong desire to understand her vision for the future. This demand for transparency underscores the fundamental importance of clear communication in political campaigns. Harris's proposals, such as her alternative capital gains tax and revamped child tax credits, exhibit her moderate stance in contrast to Biden. These unique policies may resonate with voters seeking meaningful change, thus reflecting the evolving landscape of political ideologies. Finally, the discussion critiques the apparent double standards in media coverage of political candidates, probing why Harris faces a different level of scrutiny compared to Trump. This discrepancy serves as a foundational concern regarding fairness and equity within the realm of political discourse.